Foundation, everyone. I'm Kevin Murphy. I'm the president of the Berks County Community Foundation. We are delighted to have all of you here this afternoon. One of the great parts about having this building is that we've been able to use it to welcome new people to our community who are taking on important roles in the life of the community. And today we get an opportunity to do that twice in one fell swoop, which is, improves our efficiency ratio by 100% here at the Community Foundation, and we're thrilled by that. Earlier this year, as you I think all know, the city of Reading got a new mayor, Mayor Wally Scott, and as is always the case, the Community Foundation's worked very closely with the mayor and his administration to think about the future of the city, and particularly our downtown revitalization. And he's begun to build out his staff of people who will run the day-to-day operations, and so we're delighted to welcome a new managing director to the community and also a new police chief, not new at all to the community, in fact, born and raised here, but coming back after a successful career in law enforcement. So I'd like to let the mayor himself both say a few words and introduce his team. Please welcome Mayor Wally Scott.
Am I talking good? Loud?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Let me first say this to you, that my search, even though it seemed like for the position of managing director seemed like a long way from here, Easton, it isn't that far. My search for the police chief was really maybe going down and knocking on his father's door to see if he was available, because his father still lives here in Reading, and so does the chief. If I could just share with you a little bit of why they are in those positions. As you know, with government, especially our government, we always have entanglements between the mayor and council. Sometimes we don't always agree on something. But I must say for these two gentlemen, they were unanimous. The vote came through unanimous, and for a number of reasons. One, both have high integrity, not just because they're standing here, but they really truly do. And people who know me, I look for people that I feel aren't politically connected, and I like to listen to politicians tell me who they think should be here, but I really like to hear who the human being is and to talk to them. Glenn basically comes from Easton. He was the city manager up there. He's a graduate of St. Mary's Seminary College, holds 3 master's degrees, which is terrific. But he's got one other thing that I think put him where he belongs here. He has a background of everything that the People's Administration is trying to do now, with municipal trash collection, changing parking tickets to civil instead of criminal. He's been through all that. Easton actually is the base where we go to, and we're mirroring what they do. And he brings a lot to the table, and I'm just amazed every day when a problem comes up, he already has a solution to it because he's already explored the problem somewhere else. So he's a great asset. The chief, as everybody knows, is an alumni of the city of Reading, but alumni of Alvernia College. I always like to say I'm an alumni of Alvernia College. Never went there, but as Dr. Flynn knows, I grew up there in the orphanage. So that makes me an alumni of their college. But when I reached out to the chief, he had one phrase that sold me on. It wasn't just because he was a Secret Service person, or all the great years of dedication, the different presidents that he worked under that he told me about, setting up communications and an infrastructure in Romania. He's got so much background. We found something great. But more important than that, we've picked people that you can work with, that basically are receptive. I've always told everybody I'm not territorial, and these two gentlemen will tell you I'm not. And they want to work with everybody. We know the needs of our city, and we need help from everybody here. And I want you to know this journey becoming mayor has been a great experience for me, because there's people that are in this room that I've never talked with before, and I've met, and I've got my ideas and my feelings about the fact that all our hearts are in the right place for the city. So I'm going to have both of them talk with you to show you that their heart is in the city too. So that's something that's going to melt us all together. Okay? Glenn Steckman, my city manager, or People's City Manager. Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank the mayor for nominating me and the council for the approval of me as the managing director for the city of Reading. You know, Reading, I grew up in Baltimore City. I'm a native of Baltimore. Reading is very familiar to me from that perspective, and I'm seeing some of the same problems. You know, Easton faced some of the same problems. Those of you that were there 10 years ago, if you went there today, it's a far different looking city. Also, I love what I do. I love making positive changes in a community and improving people's lives. And the mayor has provided me that opportunity to do that, and I thank him. And he brings a lot of enthusiasm, which has made my first 4 weeks here very happy, so that I don't feel, you know, there's pressure in this job. And, you know, sort of like Mayor and I were talking, you look at what happened to any president, and you look, you know, what they look like at 8 years later. Well, in some ways that was happening from my first year of Easton to my 7th year of Easton. I was really aging, as my wife has pointed out. I'd also would like to say that my wife is here also with us today. She was able to come over because we're still looking for a place to live. In fact, when this party is over, we're going house hunting. So that's my wife Sharon over there. I will tell you from what I have seen, as the mayor said, well, you know, you've done it in Easton, what are we going to do here? But everything is fixable here. I think Reading is at a position in its history right now, and communities have these moments in time, and whether they act upon them or not. This is a great community. You should be very proud of it. I'm very proud to be the new managing director, and thank you.
Police Chief Andreas Dominguez.
Thank you for all. Thank you, Chief, Mayor. I mean, it was an honor to be nominated. I was really, you know, you guys don't realize the pride that I felt when I was picked. So there's a lot there to that. As far as the Reading Police Department, there's a lot of good people there. I can see the whole City Hall. I've had a chance to meet a lot of different people, different organizations, not just the police officers, but everybody behind the police officers. Everyone has their heart in the city. They're all working real hard. The police officers are good guys. They're doing their best. I can see where there might be some need for some more training and some more issues that we, you know, to keep improving. So, you know, that'll be my challenge. My challenge is to keep improving, to make sure that we have a good police force, a professional police force that works well with the community. I do want to increase our community involvement. That's also a challenge that will come up as we move along, and with the help of everyone. And that's one thing I found out, that every day makes my day a little bit easier. I've had quite a few people come up to me and said they would support us, they would help us. If I need anything, to give them a call. To all of you that said that, I will be calling. So thank you so much for saying that. Again, Mayor, thank you for the nomination, for being picked. And to all of you, thank you. And thank you for your future support. I hope to do well by you. Thank you.